Minasan konbanwa, watashi wa Shinkaito desu. Dozo yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Apologies for the for not being on recently. It was literally just at E3. I'm sure like most of you were all watching avidly to see what would actually be produced from the various companies around the world. Bit up and down, bit of an uneven E3. I'm going to put a video up shortly, probably tomorrow at some point, regarding what was actually revealed and what wasn't. As you can probably see, I'm testing some overlays. They're a little on the bulky side. I'm not sure I like them very much right now, but I thought I'd better start trying some to see how they look, get a feel for just what shows up on there. I'll be making some alterations to it. I think the bold white and greens would be a bit too much. It also covers up quite a great deal of real estate in the game, so what we would try and do is try and get something that goes along the bottom of the screen. But for now, I'm going to quickly see if we can get some runs done. I'm only really planning to get my stones and everything for today, and then I'll maybe put up something like Fallout Shelter that got released shortly ago, a few months ago, or something else I haven't played, like Life is Strange. I haven't played through the whole lot of that yet, so we'll see. Oh, well, that's handy. So now you apparently can create link shells that go cross-world, which is pretty awesome. You'll notice the fonts and everything are really big just now. I've because I'm running through a capture card that can only capture in 1080p. It's shrunk all my 4K stuff down into the kind of native font again, which made everything massive looking because everything was tiny before. Not much I can do about that right now, but I think I've got a 4K splitter kicking about somewhere, which might alleviate that problem somewhat, but we shall see. What else I can do? So let's have a look and see if my book's still valid. I think my Chloe's book might be dead. Right, okay. Let's go to Idleshire. I really need to upgrade my gear quite badly, so I'm back to using I was using the Blue Yeti anyway, but I'll be using this going forward, so if I play any... Actually, I might play some State of Decay 2 on the Xbox One later on, so if I do that I'll be using the same setup, so the audio quality should be just as good, because I noticed it was a bit muffled. Is it still loading? Yeah. There's a bit of time lag on my channel just now. So yeah, we should be back to a regular streaming schedule just now. I'm hoping to log enough hours this weekend to kind of make up for what I've not logged. I'm still off work until next Monday, or this coming Monday rather. So we'll see how it goes. No, I keep clicking the wrong thing. Right, Chloe. See your new journal. Right, I'll see what I've got. I have got regular dungeon runs, the Acropolis, which I can never get into now because I'm not going to FC. Field Escape, Dunscaith, and Labyrinth Ages are possible. Right, let's give us how much currency have I got? I'm actually not doing too bad from Audacity. What do I haven't upgraded yet? Am I waiting on something in particular? 340 weapon, 340 helmet, 360 robe, 350 gloves, 350 waist, 330 leg. I'm probably saving it for legs. Right, okay. Let's do a dungeon then. And we'll go for an expert. 17 minutes? Oh, that ain't great. I guess I'll go and do some dailies whilst I wait. And the font is massive. I'm going to have to shrink that right down. I guess since I'm not actually streaming it on via PlayStation service, I should probably put a tweet out. Let's see. Do you know what I can do from the Twitch thing, can I? Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'll be right back. Well, I should be doing that before I go into... I need to get better equipment, this jerry-rigging stuff together to try and get... Oh, my camera's out of focus. Oh, it's back, it's fine. I should remember here. There's a cave in, so I remember what it is. Oh, there we go. See, there's a dungeon I really should be doing, but I can't actually do it because there's something really weird about the mission that leads up to it. I keep getting killed because people... It summons 2 chocobos, some 2 red chocobos that can cast meteorite on you. But as soon as I summon mine, somebody else always runs up and summons theirs, and I end up with 4. And that ends up a nuisance. I had a decent overlay on my game. This one will sort of do just now. It's a bit on the bulky side though. The problem I've got as well is that it no longer tells me when someone's watching, because the PlayStation thing would pop up and tell you like, oh, you've got so many viewers. PC one relies me actually looking at my stream chat window. So if I ignore you, it's not purposely. It's just I've not looked at my window yet to see if you're there. I can only apologise for that. The solution is either to go back to using PlayStation but with overlays, or so yeah, I need to power up my black and red mage a bit, so I can unlock the next raid. It's a big 24-man raid. And again, don't worry about me not reading any of this stuff out to you. It's not important to the game. It's literally just like the same text over and over again you get for every mini mission you do. must be another person around here somewhere. Somewhere. Ah, there we go. Sea Black Desert Online's coming out soon. It looks really good. I can't find any information on when the beta's actually meant to be though. Every time I go anywhere, website says, oh yeah, it's coming soon, but it must be closer than soon. It's maybe a 2018 game and this is 2018, so I think we'll be firing out as many betas as they could during the summer period as possible to catch all the school kids that are off and everything else. Oh my goodness, too many cables wrapped around my legs. Again, I'm trying a lot of things for the first time just now, so no, it's a guild recruiting. Need to be careful. What tends to happen is I don't have time to be in a guild right now because of my travelling time after work. I literally don't get home till like 9:30 sometimes, so like I cannot commit to raids. But people are always like, "Oh yeah, you can join and you'll just do raids when you're free," and they don't realise how limited my time is. I just don't want I don't want people waiting on me to do stuff, and then slowly but surely finding out actually this guy can't be around when we need him, and I mean, sometimes these guys would only have enough time for like a raid a week. And if I'm late, it takes time off them. So yeah, it sucks. And I really love to start doing raids and stuff again, but I just don't have time. I don't have. And it's literally just a time problem right now. Also, I'm probably not that good at raiding as much as I like doing it. I'm probably pretty terrible. I'm way behind in all the current tactics and videos and stuff people are supposed to watch. Oh my goodness, where is it? What is the worst? Oh, there we go. I'm starting to wonder there. I actually had to go out today and do some shopping as well because I'd let my supply run dangerously low because of E3. Unfortunately, this was the time when Scotland decided it was going to have a storm with 60 to 70 mile an hour winds, which, as you can imagine, was not the best thing to be walking around in. The fact that I overloaded myself with shopping and actually hurt my back because I'm an old ass man now didn't help either. What are you gonna do? Right, there should be one more. I'm still waiting for this big tower here to become available as the deep dungeon. Folk in chat's now moaning because Blitzball has been introduced in Final Fantasy 14. They don't know. They don't want Blitzball. They think they do. But that whole game was garbage. Final Fantasy 10 was like just an awful game. And the Blitzball part was possibly the worst of the actual thing. And folk are still like, oh, but Blitzball will be good in Final Fantasy. Everyone would play it, would be brilliant. Let's not forget this whole Triad is actually a really good game, and nobody actually plays that anymore. So. Yeah, there's that. Let's see where we're going now. So I'm number 10 in the waiting list, which is good. There's only 60 minutes left. What? Was it 17 minutes at the start? Oh my gosh. I guess for the worst. Kind of like treasure and booty and stuff, and the minute you go and collect them, they're like, yeah, surprise motherfucker! And try and eat you. Surprise motherfucker! I've only just discovered that meme, so I apologise. I think it's hilarious. Not again! And off to this location over here. Maybe this one will actually be a chest. For the love of God! Are you all meant to be? No treasure anything at all? Right, here we go. Back to the old turtle dude. To tell him that his treasure was a lie! There was no treasure! How could he possibly tell me there was? A minute, is this camera actually facing me at all? I can't even tell. If I look here, look to the side. Oh! I need to get a longer USB, I think. Because ideally I'd want to use a camera positioned where my old one was. Right, I'm going to work on that after this. I think I've got a USB to USB connector somewhere. I think. I should have. I hope. Maybe I should be looking at me as I'm looking off into the distance somewhere. Which is weird. Oh, for goodness sake. We're getting in? We're getting in? Who's not ticking their box? I mean, come on. That's better. Oh. Here we go. Two folk on Shiva, they're probably in a party together. They're new. And they're still comparable to me armor-wise. Kind of up to your healer, isn't it, Sarah? If you want to do big pulls, I keep forgetting you guys can't see the chat. I think with like making a fight is no problem, but as you got this one, see. Paralysis, how the hell did I get hit by that? He's not holding the head. I got caught short there, so I could do a high run around. I put ley lines down when I first came in, you can do that for the next one. And again, I'm doing a lot of damage and I'm pulling a lot of hate, so even though I'm lasting the aggro grip, that's bizarre. So I need to get my ley lines down next time. Yeah, my DPS is still a little low. It's not the best. Yeah, camera's put at an angle, isn't it? That's probably what it is. Cable's not long enough. I've not got enough range yet. Really? How's that? I must have some lag in this. Oh crap, our white mage is dead? That's not a good sign. Just me not being red mage again, I could have used a combat mage as well. Although yeah, our tank's got to go down. Unfortunately, that's what happens when your white mage goes down, you just end up a little bit hurt. I don't know if we can pull this one back. Oh man, I didn't even see that. Damn it. Right. Oh, what the heck? Your magic went away? I'm not doing well at all this time. I died? I'm not used to dying that early in the boss. Going down anything now though. Need that. Don't need that. See my keyboard sitting miles across the room, so I can't actually reach to say no. Type of stuff for this. Uh-oh. You want people to get to in these dungeons when you start getting a little bit bad, start panicking. So you just need to kind of remind them I've done alright. I start collecting the tanking gear in here just to give myself a boost. Smart, just take this thing on its own because you take it in the rest of the mobs not getting poisoned, which is never good. Space Fad is 50 mile/hour winds out there and the rain's slashing down. It's actually still really warm. It's not the best temperature to play video games in, but what can you do? We've done the first boss, haven't we? Did we? Yeah, we did. But just to see how clear the capture is in this compared to the PlayStation as well. I know the camera was always a bit grainy on PlayStation, so... Oh, not this boss. I hate this one. Seconds, okay. Ones you want to run around in circles to get the spikes not to get you. Oh no. Ah! Son of a... Don't run towards me. Son of a... Oh, what? There's no way for me to dodge, that was right in the middle. This way, I guess. There's only one more boss to go. Falls down. No, I can't do it. Yes, I can. Oh, come on. So I ordered that little put a live let they announced that they've got an Estinian figure up on Square Store. It's like a premium one, it's about 90 quid or something, but it looks hella good. He usually just looks like a dragoon, but he's been Estinian, he's part of his elf, so he's a cool point of ears and stuff. I've put a few order in for that. I have to forgo some of the fancier things in life to get afford it though, because at 90 quid you can't afford to be throwing that kind of money away. Look cool with it. Fight Son Goku, Sun Wukong, whatever I call him. Dragons? No, it wants to move, I don't know. Okay, and straight into the realm. Now I'm going to assume that one of these people is new. I don't know, I knew they should want to watch cutscene. Pretty much. This realm is version of Son Goku, or Son Wukong, or... If we were to take them both down at the same time, or we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Damn it, that was not what had happened. There's still some left? Right, so both must be down at the same time. Wasn't that hard after all? I got one to the seal as well. Excellent. You can have that as well. Actions, notes. There we go. So that's the first one done. This one looks so epic. Shift one off. I thought I got. Oh, right, okay. Right, so currency wise, I have 900. So I can pull up my trousers now. Hand these in first. Reputation as well. 180 more and I'll level up on that one to level 6. There's no remainder, right? There is a remainder here. an HDMI. I have a feeling that my USB to USB is not being much use because it's one of those ones that's got the connector on one end. It's I wonder. First things first. Is it in? Okay. Main scenario, which will take forever. I could do an align trade. Right, what we do it first of all is I can't really fix this camera, it's really annoying. It seems that even when I turn it left, it just flips back to the right again. Is that better? Can't even tell. I don't even know if it's working better or not. It should be. Still feel like I'm looking the wrong direction. Well, that's fine. I'm going to grab a quick drink, I'll be right back. I've actually got a screen for that, but I don't know the button presses yet. And I don't really like the theme I've got just now anyway, so I'll change that just shortly. 2 wee seconds. I'm just going to get myself a drink real quick. Tie my hair back. Got a real urge to sit and play Fallout 4 now because of that Fallout 76 announcement. It's now available on Game Pass on Xbox One, which is great. But what's happened here? But the problem I've got is that if I want to play the full thing, I've got the season pass on PS4. I just never got around to finish or even getting very far in it at all, to be, if I'm completely honest. Alliance trade. I guess we can go for that, eh? See what it puts us into. Yeah, so I would really like to play Fallout 4 again, but I may have to start again. It's been how long since I played it last. Such a good game though. I didn't like the base build and stuff. That was the stuff that really annoyed me. I feel like if they take that stuff away, it'd be a much easier ask. But yes. It's just that nonsense, isn't it? Like, Now, playing this free, play that Brave Exvius game. Exvius? It is Exvius, isn't it? On mobile phone on the way to work most mornings. Last night I was kind of bored waiting for like things to recharge, and I loaded up the Dissidia mobile phone spin-off. That was a mistake. That game has no... You know, like mobile phone games, normally you get to a certain point and you run out of energies and you have to wait for like an hour for them to refresh or pay money to get more. Well, the Dissidia one doesn't have that. So you can literally sit and play forever, which sounds like a good thing. But then you realise how many games I'm sitting in the middle of right now that I haven't even got anywhere near finished. Not such a good thing at all. It's one of those things, I guess. I just need to... I'm actually better playing that than playing some of the other games I'm playing, but there's something about the music in Brave Exvius that's just really awesome. I think they did a really good job with the soundtrack for that, and I'm a sucker for a good soundtrack in a video game. Just wondering though. Oh, here we go. Let's see what's in this one. Let's see if we get the one I've got in my book, but it's unlikely I never get the ones I'm looking for. 24-man raids, so that should be like one of the World of Darkness or something, I don't know. 50 stones though. I'm guessing 8-man raids will be primals. Say hi to everybody, be polite and all that. Hi. Oh, okay. Well, this should be a cakewalk. Well, once we get past the first boss. I'm still the lowest armor set in this. In Morrison's today, like at my shopping, as I said earlier, I managed to pick up a pack of sausages for 3 pence. 3 pence! I get dessert for 6 pence. What else did I get? A big bottle of what I think is a smoothie for like 20 pence. It's like, see if I could get a job where I could stay home the whole day and just go to the shops during the day like that. I would save a fortune. Absolutely insane. I think that running looks funny sometimes. It's weird. What the PS game was looked a lot sharper when I was running it in 4K, but actually, like having the sprites a little bit bigger is actually not too bad, and the text not being tiny is quite good as well. The text was actually starting to hurt my eyes. I'm actually going to need to get glasses. I keep forgetting I'm supposed to do that this week. I'm supposed to go to the doctors and register. And then go to the opticians and register there as well, and I've completely forgotten to do it. And I've only got 1 day left up before the weekend starts, so it's not going to happen, is it? I'm going to be sick for an hour. Taskute. This week we might go out and see Jurassic Park. That's not happened. To be fair, it was E3 and it's like the one time of the year I don't actually do anything but sit and watch screens, wait for game announcements. And she was pretty good. Like, it depends like how much of a fan you are of certain things. Nintendo's presence was a little on the disappointing side. I can't say it was bad or anything, just it lacked the certain pizzazz it's had the last few years. To be fair, they've got a lot of good games coming out this year, but I think the problem they had was concentrated on showing Smash Bros off, which, you know what, it's fine, Smash is popular. But it feels like they went all in with that when they could have been like showing off other games, making a real case for the Switch's future. The thing is, they know they've got like 2 or 3 more events this year coming up that they can show games off at, so I guess I'm playing the long game. Unfortunately, to a lot of people, E3 still would be an end all of like the gaming calendar year, so when this, if you don't make a big announcement, a big splash at E3, people are like, oh man, everything's in trouble, Nintendo gonna die, blah blah blah, and it's just like, nah, they're fine, they just placed a kind of bad bet on a game that, yeah, they don't seem to succeed. It makes you wonder, like, they did like a whole event with Treehouse Live right after it, so why bother having that if we're going to do that announcement at the E3 main conference anyway? They have a good game. They've obviously got Wolfenstein coming out in a few weeks, Octopath Traveler coming out next week, a whole bunch of good games coming out that people are forgetting about. Is that Smash Bros type fighting game coming out soon? The one, not Smash Bros, the crossover fighting game. I think the Dragon Ball FighterZ coming out soon as well. And then expansion to Xenoblade. So there's a ton of shit coming out. Like, it's not like they're sitting doing nothing, but I guess it's that E3 thing. They don't care about E3 as much as like the other folk do. Selena, I think Horace is in there. Or not. I guess he's letting you claim in, he's not there. One of my cats went, oh no, he is in there. One of my cats is sitting in like a little house thing built for him. It's like a little bed thing. And all the cats have multiple places to hide, but they all want to go in the one place. Why are you not pulling that dragon to the bottom? What is... You are literally killing us. Don't leave the dragon there! Pull it... What is going on? Oh my goodness. That's not how you do this fight. Pull the dragon to the bottom. Pull the dragon to the bottom. So you're supposed to just pull the dragon to the bottom, kill the skeletons and the spokes at the side, and when the skeletons try to run to the dragon at the bottom, they inevitably get killed before that happens. What's happening instead is they're killing the dragon each time in the middle, which means the skeletons only have a really small place to run to. Oh my gosh. Skeletons come back twice. I can't believe it. I guess folk just abandon mechanics and think we're super strong and don't need to do them anymore. So now we can kill the dragon. Because it's all just eyeballs in it pot, and they don't affect the dragon anyway. Jeez, oh. There we go. Into the centre. That was pretty bad. That is the worst fight in the level because, well, actually this goes back to the time when the content was actually harder, because that boss is quite challenging. The behemoth boss is quite challenging too if people don't pay attention. This could go very wrong very fast. And obviously the last boss has a mechanic that if enough people don't get on the platforms, everyone wipes. Ah dear. Okay, so where would it be? We're in the middle, I think. Neither of our healers are here though. Pig, midget. Is there roughness here yet? Right, we need 4 on this platform. What's the best somebody runs it off? That's what we always seem to do. Don't go off the platform! Every time it does that, it makes one of people's platforms go dull. It's maybe someone's like, but don't go off the platform! Jeez. How now we get 2 monsters? How's that happened? This is bad. Why are you off the platform? Oh my gosh. As long as it's lit up, we need to steal it right now. We can get off it. No. Why the Why are people running off it constantly? What is it? Because I showed up against the Atomus at the end of the level, so they can't be killed. Which is that one over there. So every time one of us gets off here, it knocks their shield up. Probably would have killed that faster if we hadn't kept jumping the platform over and over again. I suppose it isn't actually that hard, it's just people not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Oh great, pots, I forgot this one. Right, so Thanatos. Need to protect these plots. There's not another one here. Why are you pulling Thanatos? Whatever like mages is just... Oh my gosh. We're supposed to attack the ads and keep the bots safe. You're not supposed to hit Thanatos at all unless you're invisible. As you can see, we're not. Right now we're supposed to hit Thanatos. Oh, this does not bode well. What is? Cast that bit forward. I think you see him now that I went to that same cat house that's the trick to enter that and walk away from. I wonder if someone's in the toilet now. I really hope not. few things in this world that's distinctive and as disgusting as cat poo. Well, human poo is probably worse, so that's why I don't like that. That's why I don't have a child. The cat toilet can be quite pungent, quite overwhelming. Why is that how it is? Let me check that just shortly to see what's upsetting them. So if we're team B, we should go to... Oh no, this person's gonna attack bloody Bob in the middle, aren't they? Oh, I sure hope that. Just pretty strong, this alliance. Are we... That's not our target. What's going on? Our tank chose the wrong target. Hi, how it is? Hello, mister. How are you going? I need to doing something right now, can you... Right, you go, sit down. How are you going? I feel like cat in my lap's a little bit challenging. Behemoth now, I think. Yeah. It's going to be challenging because folk tend to ignore the mechanics altogether in this fight now and just run for it. Which is never good. There's a giant knight around smashing the... So on another note, this boss is the one that's coming to Monster Hunter just shortly. Should be a lot of fun. Hunting a King Behemoth. What's the guy looking for? King Sterling. Oh. Oh, no one's taking this Iron Giant out. One probably should. Well, in fact, I take the bombs out and Giant at the same time. Not going too well. Seriously? Cobra seems to be doing nothing to help me at all. That was close. Where's the It'll be interesting to see how many folk die in this in the first attempt. Go. So this is apocalyptic abyssal flames. We're supposed to go back to that platform we came off of, that one there. We'll see how well that goes. Guys. Oh my god. And this is the problem we have in this dungeon. People not paying attention. It's not that they don't know the mechanics, it's that they just can't be bothered doing them. Let's see how it goes this time. It's not a hard fight if people actually get to the platform as soon as they see the abyssal flame coming. Light bomb's so far away. Oh, that's not even. There we go. And we've saved this time, but watch them wipe it next time. Flare, it's not a abyssal flame. It's half right. Oh, come on, guys, really? How can people be so thick? This fight is as old as the game itself. This is not new content. If it wasn't the last boss, I would quit now, but It's literally the last boss. It's the only time between me and 50 more stones right now. If you want to hear actually that stupid, I may actually be here until the very timer runs out. People should be coming out from the middle anyway. If probably is away from the middle, they'll probably all seem to be able to run. First target. Oh great. This is Baron Claws. Finally. Done it now. We wouldn't get another chance to do that. Phew. Oh no. Guess I didn't die. Do I want to do this stuff? You have that. 3 recommendations. Is that because I was the only one that didn't die in the party? Quite possibly. But at least it's done now. And it was one in book 2, so that was useful. I got 1,000 stones. Let's just check real quick. Let's look. Be right with you. Like that. Okay, so Oh, still. Hey, chill, how's things? You watch all the E3 stuff? Did you see anything you liked? Let's see what we do next. Guess we'll do a normal raid next. Jump Force is a funny one. It looks kind of... People were saying this as well, but I agree. It looks kind of like when people make fan-made versions of games on the Unreal Engine to prove that it can be done, like when somebody makes Zelda or something. It kind of like, it's got that weird real aesthetic look to it. When... Don't get me wrong, it looks good and all, but it just looks weird being in the real world. I'd rather it was just crossing over like the Zelda Jump game that came out. Apparently there's a big hoo-ha just now because Light Yagami and Ryuk show up at the end, but it actually, I said to Mark actually like the other day, I was like, I don't think they'll be in the game as fighters, because how the heck could Light Yagami take a punch from Goku or from Naruto? Turns out they're only in it as a story element, they're not actually playable at all, so I was right, but it's kind of weird to show that at all, because then folk were immediately thinking, oh, I'd go Ryuk, that'd be great. It's like, nah. I mean, if it had been like the Jump Ultimate game for the DS, like they had every character playable in that. It was like Yugi Moto and characters from crazy looking animes I've never even heard of. But if you've missed out and stuff and your internet's back up, I put a lot of it on my Shinkagato channel, so if you want to see any of the good trailers that came out, it should all be on there. I'm going to do it right up tomorrow if I get time when I come back from the vets. It was a bit up and down this E3, I think it was a bit weird. It was like, some of it was really good, really exciting, really good. Like the EA conference was so bad that I dreaded the entire thing. I was like, this is it, E3's over. And then I saw the Microsoft one, and immediately I was like, oh, it's amazing, everything's going to be good again. And then it kind of went up and down and up and down from there. It was so strange. It's nothing wrong with the cats, they're just going to get their yearly jag to stop from catching. It's usually a jag that's really meant for outside cats, but they recommend you give them to all your cats. It's just like a booster for like HIV for cats and what's the other ones? The cat flu and all those other kind of random stuff that can hurt them. They'll be upset at me tomorrow, I'm sure, but I'll be all fine. As you can see, I'm started trying to play with overviews, what do you call them? Overlays, but I don't like the one I've got up just now. It's a free one, it was on Streamlabs, but there's some other, I need something a bit more low profile I think, that takes up less space on my screen, because that is massive, giant Shin Kagato and it's not what I wanted. There's maybe a chat window there that's meant to show everyone everything's saying. It's not worked. It's not up at all. I don't know what I've done with that. I'll fix that though. I just need to mess around with it a little bit more. I wanted to just try and get a stream up and running because I hadn't been streaming for the last couple of days because of all the E3 stuff. So I really need to get back on track. This is purely Final Fantasy I was going to be on anyway, so there was no point in me not streaming it. I think I wanted to stream Fallout Shelter and to see if there's any difference between that and the phone version I played like a year and a half ago. Yeah, I was looking into that. There was a couple of blue and green screens going for sale on Amazon for like £10–12 each, and it would just be enough to fit. But I wanted to make sure I got this all set up first and it was all going to work before I started investing in that. I didn't actually know if the stream was actually going to work at all because I was having problems last night getting sound to work and then getting audio and video to work. Oh god, These... Oh god. I didn't know it was this kind of raid. I don't remember the mechanics for this at all. I was doing all the EX mechanics for these raids. I think this is when we fight the big blue liquid monster. I can't remember anything about this. This is going to be embarrassing. And obviously its level is down as well. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'll go for a green screen. I think I've got enough room for one that would be good to have up behind me so that I'm not blocking up half the screen with my camera. I also need to get my camera repositioned. I may have to get a little stand for it or something. With a USB extender because it's not stretching quite far enough. There's also, I'm not going to get it right now, but 4K capture card in the market now. And I'd really like to get that for you know, to play and capture in 4K. At the moment, like, I'm playing 1080p, but my TV can do 4K, but it's been downscaled because of the capture card. But if I could get the card, that would solve a lot of problems for me. But it's 350 quid, and I don't know if that amount of cash what's lying around to be honest, so that's like an end of the year type thing I'm gonna get. I've got a... It'd be nice to capture that. Capture things looking great. HDR as well, like capture that using that new card. All these dodgy Chinese ones you can get that 4K, but I'm like, I don't know if they actually work or not. There's the Elgato 4K. That'll definitely work, but it's big bucks. Right, what one's this? Yeah, oh god. Fucking liquid. This one's a pain in the ass. Got ley lines, but not anything else. Is somebody not still up there? Doing like so little damage, it's beyond belief. Damn it. We're doing okay even despite the fact that 100% is what we're doing. Look at that thing where it pebbles people together with multiple names. I haven't done that yet though. Oh, it happens now, doesn't it? Oh no, these wee things, I need to kill them. Charge to go apart. Oh god! I can't move! Oh my gosh, it's all the way around. Okay, once I've done this fight. Negatives go apart, positive together. Nice the opposite for the... There we go. Feel like I can have it. I don't even know if I need any of these anymore. I don't think so. Right, how do I get out of here? I was not expecting that fight, so I was not geared for this thing at all. Yeah, that vampire looks pretty good. How does it play? Like, is it as good as it looks, or is it not as good as you thought it was going to be? I've been really tempted to get it, because it's my kind of game, or the idea of it is, I just don't know. Let's see. Here. Get more, but... So, Alliance Raid's done, Null Raid's done, Guild Testing up to mid-scenario's too long, Trials, I could do a quick trial I guess. Yeah, I know what it'll be though if I do it. Level 15 and level 39 is what much credits have I got? I guess I could do one more, but oh, okay, let's do another. Let's do this one, my last one. 10 minutes, that's not bad. Jump? Yeah, vampire and you can't jump. It's weird. I heard the combat's a bit hard at first, like it's not, it feels a bit kind of like you're fighting for too long until you actually get yourself powered up a bunch. That's one thing that put me off getting it actually, was the combat wasn't maybe that great. No, I mean, I don't know what I'm getting next game. I think I may get that Code Vein, the kind of Dark Souls vampire game. That looks really good. I'm still whether I should actually get the one with the statue or not. But I've got... It's a BlazBlue Cross Battle coming soon. The one with the ruby and all that in it. I think they're now going to be putting like Ryoko from... oh, what's it called? The one with the scissor blade. That's terrible. Kill la Kill. I think it's maybe Kill la Kill characters coming to it, and as well as characters from that game. Kagura? Senran Kagura? Okay, so you need to get your stamina and stuff all leveled up so you can fight for longer periods of time then. I don't know, I mean, it's been that long since the Legacy of Kain game, I kind of missed that series, I wish they'd bring it back. I'd almost do anything to get that series back. The guys, Crystal Dynamics, are still doing Tomb Raider games, which, don't get me wrong, I love the Tomb Raider games. But can they not take a break and do one Soul Reaver game? I loved that series so much. Well, the voice acting was so good. Combat was satisfying. You never actually died, you just went to the spirit realm, it was great. So 10 minutes, that won't be 10 minutes though. It's Thursday night, so I should be okay. Actually 10:45, I'm getting close to the time when people stop playing. But I know for Final Fantasy 14 at the moment is if you get to 11 o'clock and you're still needing to do a thing, dungeons and stuff, you're always quitting. Because there's no way you're going to get any dungeons at that point. Oh, what the fuck? Malcolm Young from AC/DC just found dead. 64 years old. So that's literally everyone from AC/DC dead now. Died Saturday at the age of 64. He'd been suffering from dementia for the past 3 years and illness that forced him into retirement. This sucks, man. It's not like I didn't expect them. I didn't think they were going to last forever, but they just all died like really quite close together. Sucks, man. It is literally getting to the point now that all the bands I listen to are like literally dying off. It's not even a joke. Like, it's horrible that I think of all these people that. I mean, like musically, like who am I going to listen to? Like in 10 years' time, is there going to be anyone around? I'm stuck listening to bloody new wave, new metal nonsense when there's because all the old bands are dying or dead. Sad times. The Clan? I mean the Free Company? Oh, I left that a while ago. I only know 2 people out of the Free Company, and the other 2 people, well, I know 3 people count you as well, and you're the people I can speak to anyway, because like I have you on other kind of platforms and stuff. The problem I was having was like I was getting on so late at night after work that everyone had logged out, so it was just me myself. And because it'd been so long before I actually spoke to anyone, like nobody really knew who I was, and I didn't really know who anyone else was, so I was like, there's not actually any point in me being in this group. Plus nobody was raiding, so like what was the point of me being in a group where it doesn't actually raid? And then there's also the problem where I can't raid because I'm at the moment just now working such long hours and taking so long to get home that if I was to get into a schedule of say 9 o'clock starts, I couldn't guarantee I'd make them. Camping on FC, you have to have 3 people to sign up for one, and everyone who's in the other FC, they all know each other, so they're not going to leave to help me join an FC, and you're only one person, so you couldn't do it either. So you need another one person. It's all good though. So the thing is, like, it's not, the solution isn't me making my own FC anyway, because I don't really have. All the people who used to play the game with me that were good at the game are either in other Free Companies or they've left the game. So like, to build an FC up again that would do raiding is pretty much impossible at this point. I'd have to join another FC and go into their group, but I can't commit to times because I don't have a car or anything, so the driving thing's the thing that's holding me back. Mark's not going to leave that other FC. Him and Daniel are really close friends. He's not going to leave that one. I wouldn't ask him to anyway. Right, so where are we? Third in the queue, 5 minutes to go. And I can be done with this. I've seen a good FC before, but I kind of screwed things up over there, so my bad. I would need to, if I can get back, if I can learn how to drive, which is something I'm going to have to do whether I want to or not. So when I learn to drive and I can get back home for like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock at night, I can start looking at FCs at that point, whether it's making my own one or joining one that's more active. At the moment, it's not going to happen because I just don't have, I can't guarantee I'll be home in time. The minute there's one little diversion outside, like on my bus route, either of them, that's me done. I can't get back in time. It's a pain. You say driving these days? You've been driving for a long ass time, dude. Like, it's not even like, even if I went in, say like for talking sake, I got into driving seat of a driving lesson and was able to do every single driving thing I needed to do like right away. It's still not even that. It's like if your instructor wants to pass you or not. I could sit for a year taking driving lessons, and each time I get to the test, I could end up with like a shitty instructor, and then they're like, yeah, you're not passing. And what do I do to that? That's me done. Like, I have to then wait for another 6 months, pay another clump of money. It just is. I have to accept that I'm in it for the long haul. But yeah, once I get some cash together, I can start my lessons. I'll go from there. No, I know, but it might need to wait 6 months to set up for the lessons again. I don't know how much. They might say you need 3 more lessons or you need to sit another test. The test's not free to retake. You have to pay for the test each time. And I've seen people who shouldn't have passed the test pass it the first time, and people who should have passed the test not pass it for the first 3 or 4 times because of various reasons. So to me, it's like half it's luck. You know, like it's like you can be as good a driver as you want. If you make one mistake on the day and it's one that they consider a fatal mistake, you failed. If they've met their quota for passes for the week and you're the unlucky person that comes into the quota like far too late, you're going to get failed. It's like all these random things that can affect that, and it's not even necessarily your skill or your ability to drive. It's a lot of outside influences. There you go. You said it to you 3 times. How do you know you didn't pass it the second time, but the guy just failed you because he needed to get a fail that day? That's what I don't like. That's the whole thing. And they've as much said that there's like they have to get so many fails, so many passes. So if they pass far too many folk in one go, they then have to fail the next 5 or 6 people. I don't think that's fair. Because there's all these people out there that should not be driving, who are passing the first attempt because they were lucky and got in at the right time. And alternatively, I could get there at the end of the week and they've got one test left to do, and need 1 more pass, and I could pass that even though I didn't really pass it. It's messed up. That's the opposite. If everyone's telling me the test is harder now, because we've got to do like reverse parking and what was the other thing you got to do now? Motorway tests and stuff as well. Yeah, it's also more expensive, like way more expensive. Why is it still saying 8 minutes for number 3 in the queue and it was like 8 minutes when it was number 10 in the queue? What is going on? I'm going back to my house. It's another stupid thing with timing as well. Like, I'm going to have to get someone to pick me up from work to do my lessons and then drop me back off home if I can get it. I don't know how many folk are willing to do that or not. We'll see. Can I just never 11 o'clock? Maybe that's what it is. It's 11 o'clock. this? He's fighting in the chat window. I don't know what's going on there. Someone's fighting in chat. It's crazy. Right, so let's see what I get this time. I've had this one for ages. How did someone hit me with medicines? Oh my god. It's a big ass samurai. What? No. Oh, I should. Oh, I know what I did wrong there. I should have put that to the same side. quite a lot of them. Personally, Dungeons Day, you don't get to play them all very often. Oh, it's the fight with Yojimbo, isn't it? I think it might be. Gigantic Ninja. Takes too long to get to my throat. Damn it. The guy that should be helping us fighting the other ones. Still got out just in time, I hope. Summons any more of those big mouth things. How do you pull like 6 more from the target when it's been the one to kill first? I don't know if you can't handle it. Okay, nearly there. Stop adding things to look list. Or that's about being so long before. Jumbo right enough. Really? You're not giving me a couple of tank minutes actually? I didn't know if we started. So we need to try and collect all the gold before the boss gets it. If you notice, doesn't it pay Jumbo, it doesn't fight us. He gets paid to fight us for a longer time. You don't have to get all the gold, but it makes it fun if it gets no gold each time. Well, there we go. Can't get the round, it's a bit of work. Some even worse off then. If. So, that currency, I should get the trailers when I'm off stream. So, what is this? Okay. Nani? Who's this? Ah, please stay away. Oh, forgive me, I am rather frightful experience at the Gold Saucer not long ago. Only now have I managed to catch my breath from running. As I was making for Wonder Square, I was assaulted by a pair of ghastly white creatures careening down the hallway. I glimpsed them, but only for a moment, before they vanished into thin air. I'm convinced the place is haunted. No doubt the poor souls of gamblers who have lost one too many of Kafakar? Judging by your dress, I take it you're an adventurer, am I right? Please, you must go to purge the Gold Saucer of the spirits. With such frightful spectres lurking around, it could spell the end of the establishment as we know it. Even as we speak, Lord Manderville is doing all he can to get the situation under control, but I fear he is at his wit's end. You must hurry before it is too late. Okay, I didn't know there was an event going on, so let's get this first. This event, and then I'll quit, and then I'll load up something else. I need to go to the Gold Saucer anyway. I've got a couple of things to Chlorine Lottery to put on. Yeah, that banner's way too big. The reason I've got the camera what it is right now is because it's currently covering up the chat window. I don't know, it's an old habit. I used to do it all the time. find Lord Manderville right now and see what the problems are. First things first, I guess. Like a trap. Zone 20's not bad. Oh, bing bong. There's Godbert there. Well, well, if this is my beloved son's faithful companion Darsh, I presume it was word of our festival that guided your steps to the Gold Saucer? Now your stern expression would suggest business of some other sort. No doubt it was rumours of apparitions haunting the Gold Saucer then. Then perhaps your arrival will mark the end of our misfortune. Indeed, there is truth to the tale bearings that brought you here. My staff have reported sightings of strange, ghost-like figures floating around the halls as recently as this afternoon. They seem to vanish as quickly as they appear. As such, we have to ascertain an accurate description of those supposed spirits. But regardless of their appearance, both my staff and patrons are beside themselves with fright. These disturbances bode ill for the Gold Saucer. May I call upon your assistance in sleuthing out the truth behind these sightings? We were last seen at Event Square, but there seems to be no rhyme or reason for the comings and goings of the spirits. Tread lightly, my friend. These halls are not as safe as they once were. Wait, now, who's this? I dressed precisely as I was told to receive such a dreadful score, not to mention the humiliating criticism. You wish to know what's bothering me? That is well, for I wish to unburden myself. I've been having a frustrating time with the fashion project. The challenge is recently introduced. Yes, I, who can play any game here blindfolded, spun around, struggle with it. To be fair to myself though, it has a subjective element. If you have a mind for fashion, perhaps you would like to try your hand at the challenge. Go to Wonder Square and seek out the Mastros, but be warned, the barbs in that man's tongue have barbs in their tongues. Yeah, I don't really bother with that one, I don't think. Round square. Look, a poor defenceless chocobo hatchling has wandered her way up to the cliffs of Mount Coral and is now trapped at the top. I would save her myself, I would, but I am no alpinist, and as a Lalafell, have a severe aversion to heights. That, and there appears to be a gang of unruly goblins tossing grenades at any would-be rescuer. Is there naught you can do? Wealthy, kind adventurer? No. No, I'd do that. What the heck's this? Right, so I'm looking for ghosts. Ghostly apparitions. Where are you? Ryan, afraid of no ghost. Spirits running around with the Gold Saucer. I don't really know what they are, but I mean to catch them. Raising a chocobo for the race has exhausted all of my savings, you see. But if I hand those flying fairies or whatever they are, I could sell them to make up my losses. And then some. I've searched everywhere from the Cuffakers to the Cactpot cashier counter, and nothing. I had considered giving up, but just as you arrived I thought I saw something in the hallway there. You don't think they've gone off to Wonder Square, do you? Have I seen anything strange? Well, I thought I saw two white balloons floating down the hall, rather fancifully, mind you. Towards Round Square, why I blinked they were gone, letting my eyes play tricks on me. I hate to change the subject, but what do you think of this fragrance I'm wearing? My companion promised to meet me here, but she's nowhere to be seen. I fear my choice of aroma has driven her away. Well, if that is white balloons, it's probably freaking muggles. Excuse me. No, enough film for that again. Nando Corridor. Destination. Nani? Oh my goodness. Muggles, I knew it. It's always muggles. Mischievous little things. Your eye appears to be what appears to be a pair of bickering muggles. The likely cause of panic and distress at the gold saucer. Perhaps you should speak with them and see if they've strayed so far from the shroud. Ah, my sweet. This Mikote is looking right at us. What do we do? Settle down, my little pumpkin. As so long as you stay relaxed, you can't possibly see us, Kippo. Yes, of course, Kippo. As if any of these simpletons could possibly detect us. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I didn't mean it, I swear. Please say you'll forgive me, oh pretty please. You must be the adventurer we've heard so much about, with the ability to perceive that which others cannot. Ah, you're that adventurer. Oh my, this is such an honour. What business would the realm's good hero have with the likes of us? A pair of white spectres appearing and disappearing, all about the gold saucer. Oh dear, I fear the fault for everyone's fright falls with us. Allow me to explain. My sugar plum and I have always had a great interest in the culture of your kind. When I heard about this place, and that it was holding a festival, I could think of no better place to court her. But with all these lights and music and throngs of people, it was such a shock. We inadvertently made ourselves visible to everyone here. We were screaming and poking, and some even trying to catch us like playthings, Kupo. We've been blinking about, searching for a place to relax, and eventually made our way here. It was absolutely awful. I've never been so embarrassed. Now, my little Muggly Poo. We had no way of knowing what to expect when we got here. I think we'll be fine now, but we really should go and speak with the owner here, Mr. Manderville, I think his name was. It may be best if you accompany us, Kupo, lest we cause another unwanted surprise. I bet he's back at the entrance apologising to his poor guests. Let's hurry and set things straight. Hi. Oh, came to the wrong place. So. You are returned, with some clue as to the source of our troubles, I should hope. Ahem, I believe we are the source of the distress you speak of, sir. Muggles? My, what an unexpected surprise. Let me have a better look at you. Simply marvellous. Milky white fur like pearls with forms as perfectly round, and your palms, they glow like crimson jewels. They seem so soft, if I may. Would you permit me to inspect them more closely? I would prefer that you didn't, Kupo. The adventurer told us the confusion we unwittingly caused, and we came to apologise. I see, you are the spirits that allegedly haunt the halls of the Gold Saucer. Knowing now the source of our problem, we need to only look around us to see a solution. The likeness of Muggles is a common sight here in the Gold Saucer. To say your presence was requested as part of our festival should more than suffice to explain what we've seen here today. Mr. Norsings aside, it's an honour to have you as guests. I will inform the staff and see to it that you are able to make use of facilities, even should you choose not to reveal yourselves to anyone. Thank you, Mr. Mandeville. Thank you. At last I had a chance to woo him to work on my aim at the monster toss. Yes, that's it, Kupo. Before that, though, I have a favour to ask you. If it's not too much trouble, of course. I shall leave you three to your merrymaking then. The staff has been made aware of their special guests. Pray enjoy the sights of the Gold Saucer to your heart's content. What did I get for that? A gold card. Sweet. You can now purchase seasonal items from the campaign attendant. Please note that you are able to do so after the seasonal event has ended. For details, please check the lodestone. Use that gold card up. Thank you again for your help earlier. I wasn't expecting the owner to be so kind and understanding. Not only that, he's promised to ensure that we can enjoy the games without having to be seen. Yes, today is certain to be a wonderful day, Kupo. Isn't that right, Snookums? There's so much to do. So much to do, so much to see, I cannot wait any longer. Come, Honey Bunch, I want to see what's at the event square. And there she goes. You haven't forgotten that favour I mentioned here, have you? I'm not the spry young Moogle I used to be, and lately I've been thinking of settling down. Oh my sweet Butterbun, I can't imagine life without her. That's why I mean to propose. But today needs to be absolutely perfect, and I need your help to make that happen, Kupo. Now let's not keep her waiting, lest we sour the mood. Matchmaking folk. I never get anyone for myself. Just give us some waifu or some sort in the game to cozy up to. Of course, until I find someone I like to kill her off. Pretty slow still around, I guess. What do you think of this game, Pommy Pie? You operate a toy Moogle to fetch prize attack. Doesn't that sound fun? I suppose so. The people before us don't realise we're waiting, hidden as we are. There's no telling how long we will stay here. Oh, Kuppokins, what are we to do? Hold that thought, my little apple dumpling. I'll see if that's out I can do to move things along. Please, you have to help. Our present Smell Like Pastries outing will be a failure, Kupo. People presently in front of us seem insistent on fishing out every toy in the tank. What do you think we should do? How about a prank? A bit of fun to help them move along, eh? An interesting proposal indeed. Alright, I'll give it a try. Wish me luck, Kupo. Hopefully this will serve to keep my dear Fluffins in good spirits. It's been too long since I played a good prank, even if it was a little one. It was enough to move them along, and the children nearby certainly had a good laugh. Mool's Paw was quite fun, but also very exhausting, Kupo. We plan to visit Wonder Square next for a short reprieve. I hope to see you there, preferably somewhere my little cream puff won't notice. Signor Sabotender. Would you look at all these balloons and illuminations? A pity we have such wondrous things back home. Or we haven't such wondrous things back home, Kupo. It brings me great joy to see you so happy, my dear Cuppy Cake. Though nothing could be so wondrous as your smile. Oh, Fluffmuffin, you're so sweet. Ah, I shall treasure this moment always. If we were to stay here a bit longer, perhaps I can do something to impress her, but what? Excuse me a moment, Pickle Pom. She seems to be quite taken with the view up here, Kupo, and while the mood is right, I'd like to do something to set her heart aflutter. Any thoughts? Yeah, go for the quiet moment, that's girls like. Play it cool and bask in the beauty of silence. I'd never thought of that. I suppose it's worth a try. Wink. Something the matter, Sugar Lump? Your eye is twitching. It didn't go quite as well as planned, I don't think. I'm afraid I'm no good at playing it calm and cool. She must think me a fool. But I won't give up, Kupo. We're heading back to the entrance square. Can I count on you waiting in the wings? I nod. So desu ne. What else? Maybe going. Jason Briscoe's name. It's time, Kupo. I'm going to pop the question. Oh, but I'm so nervous. My mouth is dry. My tongue feels like a sponge. What if I say the wrong thing? You have to believe in yourself. You must believe in yourself. Can I speak like an English gentleman? You're right. What manner of Moogle would I be if I let all your generosity go to waste? Alright, here I go. You'll wait here for me, won't you? I realise you've already done so much for me, but I'd feel better knowing you were watching, Kupo. I nod. Dearest Moogliepoo, my my cutie patootie, sweetums, my little cuddle mog, Kupo nut of my eye, my jelly belly, would you wheeze? How do you say wheeze? Is that I guess? Marry me, Kupo. Before I answer, there's something I need to say. Your friend over there should hear this as well. Oh, caught. You knew? The lights of the gold saucer are bright but not blinding, Kupo. Of course I knew. And don't think I didn't notice you sneaking off for advice. Still, I was impressed with how hard you were trying to show me a good time. Does that mean what I think it does? If you think it means we should spend another day at the Gold Saucer, then yes. You can be hard to please, my dear Fluffkins, but I will not back down from this challenge. It seems our stay here in the Gold Saucer has been extended. Hopefully we'll run into you again. If not for you, I doubt I could have shown her around, let alone profess my feelings. Pity you had to spend that time with us rather than enjoying the sights and sounds of the magnificent hall. But fear not, my little Pomsy Bear will see your duty duly compensated. Isn't that right, Kupo? Sorry to keep you waiting, Kupo. This was all I could manage on such short notice. If you're still around, your advice would be quite welcome the next time I take care about the saucer. So welcome in fact. I think I'll wait right here until you return. You will return, won't you? No, I will not. Oh yes, you get more. Prize claim. I see. Heartless stuff. I can try it on. With some clothes. The Kingdom Hearts weapon, isn't it? It's not anything else. A swine body. Charlie goggles. Coxcomb? A coxcomb? My goodness. Claws of the beast. Yeah, big succubus horns. See, here's the problem, these don't go to waste. I can't tell which ones I have and which ones I don't. Mantoys. Burner I've got. Archon Throne, I never got that. Got enough now. Corpicor. Is it Corpicor? That's the thing that this thing is. 750,000, it's not exactly cheap. Where's my web browser called? Let's see. FFXIV Core Colossus. It's that little green thing. I don't know if you want to see this or not, but it's that little thing there. It's so tiny. Well, it's not anymore, but weird. I think I'm going to take the Archon Throne. Set up again. Let's go with that. So now, just want to use this. Starlight, I forgot about that Christmas. Right, so this. Oh, I can't eat it here. Dagnam it. Hidden Horizon. See what it looks like. I've actually used it before. Oh, I have a weird side quest. I didn't knew that was there. The money was welcome though. One chair now, which then floats. So strange. A flying chair? My word. So I'm going to have to feed my cats. They've had dinner, they're looking for snacks though. Usually if I'm off work I have my snack or two in between play sessions, so I'm going to go give them some cookies. Cat cookies of course, not human ones. Called Dreamies, they really like them. Gold saucer. So quite one working I'm going to play next actually, that's a good point. I will play a quick mini game of Fallout Shelter. I downloaded Fortnite for Switch, and then promptly found out that I couldn't log in because I'd played it on the PlayStation account, and Sony don't allow consoles to play against consoles, which is freaking annoying and stupid. Because if I'd only done the Xbox and played it, I'd have been fine. I put it on my PlayStation, and now I can't link my accounts up. So Sony's unlikely to fix that, so I created a new account using my alternate email address. But none of the progress is going to carry across. I don't know whether I should go and play Fortnite on Switch or on PS4. I'll play a bit of both. Regardless, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the stream here. Give the cats their snack, give myself a drink or something, and I'll be right back to play some Fallout Shelter. The reason I'm not going to log out whilst I'm here at the moment is because you'll see my login details for Final Fantasy, and I don't want people hacking my account. So If you're watching this on Twitch, please remember to give me a follow. If you're watching it on YouTube, please remember to like, favourite and subscribe, and come on Twitch if you could, and follow me as well. I will be back shortly. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you guys shortly.